Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Lisa Kostick. I'm the owner of the Pink Lotus Spiritual and Wellness Center. So before we begin, just letting you know that this is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Leo's sun is July 23rd through August 22nd. The information in this reading may not resonate with everyone, so just take what you're drawn to and leave the rest behind. If you would like a personal reading or any of my other services, please contact me through my information listed below. Also, please be aware of any potential scammers going around. I will never contact you first for a reading or contact you saying that I can remove a curse from you. Okay? So I've already cleansed this space and the cards, so let's begin. I'm going to be using my Halloween Oracle deck. Excuse me. For those who don't know, or who are new to this channel, I apologize in advance because there will be some times where I'm clearing my throat or coughing a little bit. I had COVID 2 years ago, and excuse me, I have some long-term effects from it. In my lungs and throat. Okay, so I usually let Spirit pick the cards, and I do this by just waiting to see which cards fall out or which cards flip over. So this is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, hello. All of a sudden, the birds started chirping at my window. And I know, wow. Leo, your birthday's coming up soon. So happy early birthday. Need at least three more cards for Leo, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also, for those who don't know how I do readings, there will be times that I'm silent during the reading. And it's not because I am stuck or I've zoned out or anything like that. It's because typically I can hear Spirit speak to me and see what they're showing me just a little better when I'm not speaking. It stops the chaos in my head. So when I'm silent, it's me just listening and watching. Okay. Three more cards, please, for Leo. Give another shuffle here. Sometimes it takes a little bit for Spirit to pick the cards. That's okay. That means they're picky. And they want to be accurate, which is a good thing. 3 more cards, please, for Leo. Yes, you want to come out. How did I know that was going to come out? Two more cards, please, for Leo. So funny. I was just thinking in my life, I think I know more people who are Leo than probably any other sign. Like, a lot of my friends are Leos. My niece is a Leo. My cousin's a Leo that I'm close to. Actually, I have a few cousins who are Leos. Please, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, past loved ones, Mother, Father, God, please give me 2 more cards for Leo. They're being stubborn. Typical Leo. Leos and Tauruses are very similar in that way. They want what they want when they want it, and they're not going to have it before then. Which isn't always a bad thing. Nothing wrong with knowing what you want. Two more cards, please, Spirit. 2 more cards. Thank you. One more card. Oh, goodness. That's 3 more cards. We will not have time for 3 more cards. 1 more card, please, Spirit. Just 1. Just pick 1. 1 or 2. I can't do 3. We won't have time for that. Because I've already wasted 9 minutes shuffling. Spirit doesn't care. Time doesn't exist in their dimension. One more card, please, Spirit. If the same 3 cards pop out, then I have to take them. Because that's happened before. One more card, please. Spirit guides. Alright, it's 2 cards. Okay. I'll take that. Alright, so for those of you who are not familiar with my readings, how I do the readings is, let me move this down here. I go through each card individually, and I tell you what each one in general means, just because you might not be familiar with this deck. Okay? And then either as I'm going or at the end, I tie it all together with a message for you. Okay? So, give me 1 second. My phone's gonna die. Give me 1 second. Okay. So the first card is the Jack-o'-lantern. And underneath it says protection. Okay. So this card is indicating that you are being protected, divinely protected. Okay. And that you're capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this. This card also indicates that boundaries are important in order to teach people how to treat you. Okay, so by getting this card, it indicates that you might want to renew the boundaries that you already have, or you might want to establish new ones. Okay. This next card is the Mummy, and underneath it says change. So this card is reminding you that change is inevitable, and that no matter how hard you try, things will not be preserved in exactly the same way as they always have been. Okay. Now change is coming, but it's a change for the better. And this also indicates that a healthy pause is needed, and maybe a change of tactics. Okay. So this next card is Eternal Love. Underneath it says, love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Okay. So with this card, you're being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. And it's more powerful than death itself. In general, if you are somebody who is desiring a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand, and that you need to be ready to open up to this new experience. Okay. So this next card, I just had a feeling this one was coming out. I'm not sure why. This card is the Lamp. Underneath it says Remembrance. So this card has a 2-part meaning. Okay. First of all, usually when I get this card, it's referring to somebody who has passed, who's coming through the reading. Okay. Because it's a general reading, it's a little bit difficult for me to indicate who that might be. But basically this card is telling you that it's a good thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. The second meaning for this card is that people that we did not have an easy relationship with, or that we didn't like, sometimes can teach us more than the people that we are close to and that we do like. Okay? I'm getting the feeling that somebody here recently lost somebody that they love, that they were in a romantic relationship with, like a wife or a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Because I'm getting that feeling. Okay, let me go on. So this next card is the Underworld. And underneath it says, where all things pause and begin again. So basically with this card, you're being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier or more authentic to you. Okay, and this could involve changing course. It could involve some trials and challenges, but it's telling you that you need to keep moving. And that while things may seem not that great now, this is temporary, okay? And space is being made into which you can create the new. Okay. So that's the Underworld. This next card is Scrying. And underneath it says Intuition. Now, this is also a two-part card, okay? So this could indicate that you should try scrying for yourself. It could also indicate that you might want to start developing your intuition a little more and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all the answers, okay? Now, scrying, just a quick synopsis here. Scrying can be done several ways, either with a fire flame, with water, with a crystal ball. A lot of people have a misconception of what is done with any of those things. You can also use a black mirror, and it's not really a mirror, it's just black obsidian that's smooth and flat that you're looking in. But what happens is, when somebody's, say, using a crystal ball, it's not necessarily that the person is seeing images in the ball itself. Sometimes that can happen. But what happens is, when you're doing scrying, you want to just kind of gaze into the water or the fire flame or the ball, okay? You are softening your gaze, okay? And kind of letting it go blurry. And it almost becomes, it has like a hypnotic type effect on you. And what happens is you'll start seeing images sometimes in the ball, but more so in your mind, okay? In your third eye, you'll start seeing images of things. That's scrying, okay? And it takes practice. You're not going to get it right away, just like anything else, okay? So that's that card. It's indicating you might want to try that, but you can also try just developing your intuition more, okay? This last card is the Skeleton, which is Strength. And this card is encouraging you to show some vulnerability, but also that if you have things like shame or pride or any grudges that you're holding or embarrassment, anything that's burdensome, burdensome to you, that you shouldn't be carrying it anymore. Okay. So, like I was saying before, I'm kind of getting the feeling that somebody has lost somebody. Because what's really sticking out with this card is that love is stronger than death. And that's also why this card is coming through. Somebody's lost somebody. And the message I'm getting is that they want you to remember them for the life that they led and not focus so much on their death. Be happy that they lived. Okay? I'm also getting the feeling for you that change is coming. I mean, that death was definitely a change. But a positive change is coming. Okay? And this is indicating it as well. The change is going to be you're finding something in your life that lets you be more of you, more authentic and true to you. So maybe you're learning that by this person's death, life is short. I should live it the way I want. And that's the change that's going to come. Maybe it's changing careers or just your outlook on life in general. Either way, follow your intuition, okay? And maybe it is that you're starting a whole spiritual journey. Maybe you're going to try scrying or just building your intuition. But follow your gut, okay? When you're being authentic to yourself, the big question you want to ask is, does this make me happy? Or am I just doing it because it's what's expected of me? Or what's practical? Or what looks good to other people? Because those are not things that you need to consider when you're talking about authenticity. It doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is, does it make you happy? Does it make your soul happy? That's the change that's coming. With that, with being authentic, you need to let go of negative things in your life. Any grudges, embarrassments, pride, guilt, negative thoughts in general. You got to get rid of those. That will also help this positive change to come about in your life. And you have protection, divine protection in doing all of this. Okay? Let's see. So I know I'm almost out of time here. I'm just going to pull one card from my Psychic Tarot deck. Just for maybe a clarifier for Leo or something else that Leo needs to know for this week. Just one card, please, for Leo. What does Leo need to know this week? Just one card, please. Boom. Okay. So you got the Choose Wisely card, which isn't bad advice for anybody. So this card usually comes about when you have a vision or a goal that you want to achieve. Maybe this is the change too. But maybe there's too many choices, or there's scattered energy, or even like unrealistic expectations that prevent you from getting what you want. Okay? It's saying that there's a decision that needs to be made right now. And this is reminding you that the options that you have around you may appear to be taking the power, but in reality, you're the one in control and responsible for the choices that you make. Okay? So take your time and think and analyze and look at all different possibilities in front of you. But don't be too quick to make decisions just because you feel pressured. Okay? Be focused and wise in decisions. But it goes back to what I was saying. It's the question of what makes you feel good. I think that's a really good way to decide on when you're being authentic to yourself and trying to be more authentic and happy in your life and wanting more positive change. What makes you happy? Okay? Okay, so that's it for this week's reading, Leo. I hope that it resonated with some of you. If it did, please post some comments below. Also, please click the like button and subscribe to receive your reading and our other videos every week. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.